Howdy y'all, Jordan here. Just wanted to sit down and talk a bit before we get back to the Steelheads Arena. Yeah, it's getting that close already. Just want to give you guys a little bit of a rundown on the plans for Season 3 of Jordan Vlogs, including how much I plan to travel and all that, and some other stuff I got going on. So let's get started. Now, going into last season, which was the first season since the pandemic where the Steelheads played every team, I did have the personal goal of wanting to travel to all 20 OHL arenas, which I finally achieved last year. And I also wanted to show you guys as many arenas as I could for content reasons. But going into this season, I don't really have that anymore. Like, Hamilton moved to Brantford, so I have that one new arena to visit again, but that's pretty much it. So I've been thinking the travel is kind of hard and it is costly. So I'm thinking, I still do want to travel. I probably will go to the easy places and I'll go whenever I'm bored on a weekend, but I may not force myself to go to every single possible road game. Like, I still want to go to road games, it just may not be as many as last year. The flip side of that is I experimented with something when I couldn't go to Game 1 of the playoffs in North Bay last year, and that was a live stream hangout. So that might be something that appears a little more this season. I thought that was a lot of fun. I was still very primitive at the time I was doing it, but I am kind of setting up some stuff that maybe that can happen more often this season. So keep an eye out for that. Of course, the elephant in the room for Season 3 is, will the videos contain game footage? And at this point, I can say that I'm not sure. Of course, Season 1, I did have the media pass that allowed me to take the game footage. Season 2, that was not renewed, so I was not able to continue doing that. Of course, I have been very vocal about the way I felt about things, not just about, me not getting the media pass, but the way they've marketed the team in general in the past, and how it hasn't resulted in the very long desired boost in attendance. So, yeah. They have brought in a new ownership partner named Kevin Borg, who supposedly does specialize in marketing. So that could be a good thing. It could be a good new voice on the marketing side, which could maybe bring in some new ideas, because, the old ideas have not been working. The arena lease was up for renewal at the end of last year, and obviously it was renewed, as there is a season coming up. But it was only renewed for 1 year, so it is up at the end of this season again. So again, there is that feeling of, is this the last season of Mississauga Steelheads hockey? And, obviously the feeling kind of is, if that attendance boost doesn't happen, maybe it is. Even though I was a media pass holder in my first season doing this, I didn't use a lot of the things that, the media do, like the media room or the press box or, beyond the barricade access. I didn't need that stuff because my channel is about the fan experience. So the only thing I really used the media pass for was to capture footage of the game. And, other than it being exciting for you guys to watch, the good thing about it is it eliminates the middleman. If I capture video of JR saying, XYZ to the ref, you guys see it. You guys see it as it happened. If I'm not videoing the game and JR says XYZ to the ref and I have to, describe it a couple days later with my foggy memory, I say something like JR said XYZ purple monkey dishwasher to the ref. And, that's how mistakes get made. So Mr. Borg, or whoever may be watching, if you would like my help to try and bring fans in, the offer is there. I may not be, real media, but, I do get more views and subscribers than the real media do, and I don't say that in a bragging way. I think it's actually criminal that they don't get more than they do, but it is the truth. The numbers don't lie. So if you would like that little boost, let's talk. My business email is on the website, so let's talk. And if you don't want that boost, you trust your own ideas, then I can keep doing what I'm doing. Even when I didn't have that advantage of being able to film the games, I still got the views, I still got the subs. So I want to thank you guys for that as well. I did have my doubts about whether, the channel would still be watchable even without the game footage. And you guys did kind of squash those doubts. So I do want to thank you guys for that very much. So on that note, it is great that the Steelheads have a new marketing voice and potentially some new marketing ideas, but those ideas do have to work. So Mr. Borg, I wish you the best of luck, sir. Now, the last thing I want to talk about today is slightly more personal. For the past couple of months, I have been working on constructing a new YouTube channel where I plan to react to movies and TV. It's still under construction. I'm still working on getting everything I need, the cables, and I want to get a new face cam as well. You know, if I had a new face cam, you'd be able to see that I haven't shaved yet today. But anyway, I'm still working on getting that. My job is school related, so I have been off for the past couple of months, and I'm returning to work the day after Labor Day, as I always do. So once I get that full income again, I'm sure I'll be able to afford all that equipment and get the ball rolling a little bit. So still under construction. I expect the first videos to show up sometime in the fall. But in the meantime, you can subscribe to Jordan's Vision. The link is right there. It's in the description as well. Would love to have you guys over there. I have been putting a lot of TV shows and movies off for when I have the channel ready. But I do plan to watch stuff like Only Murders in the Building. I plan to watch, you know, The Bear. I plan to watch Abbott Elementary, stuff like that. A few movies as well. A lot of the movie reactors I see react to Forrest Gump, and you know, I've seen Forrest Gump a million times, so I don't know if I'd be able to give a genuine reaction to Forrest Gump, because, you know, I'm not going to be surprised by anything, but yeah, there will be some movies as well. Anyways, tomorrow and Tuesday, the Steelheads finally play their first 2 inter-squad games of the season. Very much looking forward to that. Again, last season, I had COVID, I couldn't go. The season before that, nobody could go because of the restrictions. There wasn't a season before that, so it's been a long time since I'm able to go to the inter-squad games. Look forward to bringing it to you, and let's enjoy the ride. Once again, I end by asking the OHL and CHL please allow the fair use of your professional and amateur footage. Help the small media so they can help you. Until next time, you can find me behind the bench and only the bench. This is Jordan signing off. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.